I ain't streamed in a while. I usually share play. Shit. Nah, for the shit. Copy. Thank you. All right. Oh shit! Take a picture. We got to recruit. Oh wait a minute. Yeah. Stream up. Watch out, bro. Watch out, bro.
I don't know what sector that ain't possible.
We go to Denton.
That's here.
Turn it down a little bit. Turn the football game down. That boy Trey Lance looking like a stud under Harbaugh. Man, looking like Kaepernick. It don't matter, man. You can tell like it's system. Hey, stream up, y'all. Oh man, Mean Green. Almost was my alma mater. Served 2 years. Who the boy came out that old? Huh?
Home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Say, man, this nigga 5-0.
And the Bulls will put to the letter to crank us up.
North Texas 5-0. I have no idea.
He'll bring it out. It's Wheaton. Pulled down the 18.
Come on,
The
Texas.
decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. From the gun, the ground game.
We all do.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Second down, he'll throw it.
I already know.
Showing the arm straight down the left side. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back.
That's a
He's
10.
at the 20.
That's a 10.
Touchdown Bulls. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And he's got the extra point. And it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out
Big
to pick it
six.
up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Big six.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these third and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those third and longs.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
I hate when people go for it. You know, like, punt the ball.
DB's locked up tight on the receiver. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up second and 9. Let's talk for a second here about USF. We've been watching them all year, but David, it seems like they're starting to find themselves a little bit right now, having won the last 2.
Yeah, they're in the category of others receiving votes. Like, there's those next 26, 27, 28. These guys, they're right on the cusp of getting ranked. They've had a really good start to their season.
And they're about to get that recognition then if they can just keep winning. You got to stick to the formula. This is a team that prides themselves on being physical and executing. You got to see that today.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
Yeah.
Brown will throw it. With the catch, it's Franklin. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Florida.
Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is
You watching,
near him,
Pete?
he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5.
It's in my chat, bro.
Enough room to get it out across the 25.
Hold on. No, well, I didn't put it in streams. My bad. There you go.
Down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Good play.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 34 with a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Flips it out on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play for 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open
Let's go,
man.
boy. Let's go, boy.
He's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the
Let's go,
20.
boy.
Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10.
Let me get out of there. Let me get out of that. You know what that is. Let me get out of there.
They go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Franklin. And he's loose and he'll
Touchdown.
take it to the house.
Touchdown.
Bulls. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down.
Y'all done let Dove. Oh, this nigga blocked my field goal. That's cheese.
Remember, he can take it back. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard
Check the scoreboard, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Wheaton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
He tried to go over top first play of the game with the cheese play.
Come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Evans. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
Damn. One more point. He would have tapped out. 21 skunk. 1st quarter. Oh, shit. Y'all can hear me. I ain't mean that shit, man.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting
Oh, he going
so
short.
good, Reese, at seeing
He going
the holes
short.
in the zone,
Oh.
knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Oh!
We're close on
Oh.
that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
Good catch. Good play.
Room to throw that one in there. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd
my
down.
partner.
Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his
I'm
progression.
playing
Finally, this
Shea.
offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that was was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not
Shit,
high,
that's
not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards.
shit. Tulsa is tying.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. There he goes.
That boy got me.
Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got the quick pass. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners
Oh shit.
are on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen
Know
is
what
to
that
miss
mean.
inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Touchdown.
And he runs it in.
North Texas.
Touchdown.
Good drive, bro. Hey,
This guy's had a
hey.
big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Liberty overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Lynchburg, these Flames gotta be thrilled with the result. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Chill out, bro.
They'll move the tight end. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Got the first down.
Oh!
Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turning it on.
Oh my God.
And not only did the defense get the turnover, but they almost scored on that one. He almost was able to make it to the goal line, but don't worry. The offense now jogging on the field in a sudden change situation, and they're looking to punch this one in.
Now the chance for perhaps the most rewarding one-yard drive in the history of football.
And he's using my flag.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
This nigga straight
And this,
fumble
my
in
friend,
the open
is what you
field.
call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Still looking, on the move. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Brought down at the 8-yard line.
What is this guy doing, bro? What is he doing, bro? What is he doing, bro?
Not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
He's trying to celebrate, man. You know how this shit go.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking for room. It's Franklin. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
The give. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
It'll be 3rd and long. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Say he cold, dog.
Play on this 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
That be tripping me out when they be throwing it.
He'll try to take it back.
They be tripping when they be throwing it over his head, bro. I don't like this.
Great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space. So after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Good run.
They're able to keep him from scoring as he's got out of bounds at the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They send the tight end in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to
Just like
touchdown, Mean Green.
I'll show him to the outside.
6 with that trip to the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half.
Why didn't let me pick a play, bro? Why can't people want to kick all the time?
The comeback's in full effect.
Don't let me pick him a kick all the time, bro.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to
Crazy.
get behind them. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Brown will throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Finding open areas. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it to the 46-yard
yeah, no
line.
foul now.
First down for this offense.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
The Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
That was not the throw.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time.
Why is he getting stuck?
I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Makes the grab.
And they pulling out the cheese, bro.
On the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting. Complete downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
North Texas has it, going to work with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver.
Shit keeping stuck, bro.
Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete.
Bro, he got this cheese, bro. You see that shit? He run the same thing over and over.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive
Didn't
yards,
throw it over my
and
head.
never complain.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Grab near the marker. It's squeaking.
All right, bro.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Absolute shank. Missed it. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Just feeds the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Quarterback may change this route. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
That's a nice play on offense there. How about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Yeah.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Oh, nice play.
Got the back over the middle. They make the
Sort of
tackle
what?
at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards
Oh, yeah.
and picked up a first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts.
Man, you know I ain't got no talent over here, bro.
They'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
So now it's second and long. He wants to change this route. Tight end now in motion.
It's
To the
slow
air
as hell.
on second down. Right on target this time. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. It didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll move the tight end. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And here's the
Let's go, boy.
interception of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? And when they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete.
Shit.
This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to run it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Coach is always hard
Oh,
about
check that
staying
out.
ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back.
Oh, no.
Football on the bad pitch.
Oh, I hit the
Defense
wrong
scoops
button,
in, and he's
bro.
headed the other way. Flying out the
Oh, my God, bro.
touchdown, North Texas. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The
Oh.
defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point
Oh,
was good.
man. Oh. And then he showboat. This shit.
Think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on.
That ain't your fault, man. Man, you didn't cause that, man.
Fair catch, called for and made.
Crazy,
They'll
bro.
put this one in play
God
for snap
damn,
and
that's
drive to the
crazy.
25. Off play action on first down. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking left. It's complete. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Just going to keep it after the snap. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bulls are in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
I can't find my dang on my direct snap.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Bless you.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well play.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Is that the referee? Oh, nigga over there by himself.
Brown wants to pass.
Touchdown. Single man wide receiver over there, bro. No safety.
They've got the lead here in the 4th.
That is is complementary
Yes, sir.
football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead.
That nigga dropped his line. You see that shit?
Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
Excuse me.
Here comes the two-point try.
Single. Blue 22.
Snap it to the back. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wheaton.
If I was going to do it, I had to do it right then and there.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He scampers out of bounds right at the 19-yard line, and man, are they set up. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. DB's right up on the receivers. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Finally dragged down. He picked up the first down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Bulls. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's pretty amazing at this point in the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Wheaton.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Got his man. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, and enough for a 1st down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Just keep slinging it. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. A 1st down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration.
And it's
Oh my God, bro. How, bro? How, bro?
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense.
Oh, man.
Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to.
Okay.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football, and I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra
Yes.
yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Looking for room. It's Franklin. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Shit over.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bulls inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball.
Yes.
I'm watching.
Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior
Huh?
defender.
I'm watching.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Defense in press coverage. They think there's room to run to the right here. Got enough for the first down. Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You see some confidence over there as they're closing
See
in
that
on a
feed?
Week 7 win.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And he puts through the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Shit, nah, man. I just nah, not L2, bro. Shit.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Knocked out for undefeated. There we go.
The showing they delivered today, this team is firing on
22
all
points.
cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team.
There I go. There I go.
The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
But thank you guys for joining Dub TV. Hope you boys enjoyed this win. Like I did.
But you did what you needed to do to start the season.
Understand this is only the beginning.
That's going to do it from here for David Pollack.
All the recruits that's watching.
Davis, and you've been watching another presentation
I'm not hard
of
to
EA
find.
Sports College Football.
I'll let you boy. Stream closed now.